Different countries and states limit what you can legally name your children. Australian names can't be misleading or offensive, so if you live in Australia, you won't be able to name your kid any of these things. In some countries, like Hungary and Denmark, names have to be picked from a list of pre-approved names, but you can apply to get some names approved. Some countries, like Finland and Spain, don't let you use the same name as a living sibling. And Finland also disallows names primarily used by people of the opposite sex. Since 1993, names that are deemed contrary to the interest of the child have been disallowed in France. Before that, Napoleon had a decree that listed which names were acceptable. This is a list of banned names in New Zealand, so I'm sorry if you had your heart set on Sex Fruit or Mafia No Fear. The UK doesn't have any laws that specifically regulate naming, but if names have numbers, obscenities, or are impossible to pronounce, they'll likely be denied. These here are some unacceptable names in the state of Victoria, Australia. Which is a shame, because Dame Commodore Christ would be a great name. Different provinces in Canada have different naming laws, but in British Columbia, names can be rejected if they can be reasonably expected to cause confusion or embarrassment, or if they're, quote, sought for an improper purpose or on any other grounds objectionable. Different states in the US have different limitations, mostly related to government practicality. Like some states limit the amount of characters you can put in a name, or disallow numbers or pictograms because of software limitations for record keeping. And a few states ban obscenities, and a few states like Kentucky have no naming laws at all. Most courts find that naming law goes against the Free Speech Clause and the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. What was your favorite, or do you have a name that would be banned if you lived somewhere else?